And now let's go into our main event. This is featuring Jesus Viva Zapata from Grants, New Mexico. Jesus trains with the Hideout Boxing Club, the home of Kid Dynamite Danny Romero, and his record 1-0 coming into this bout. And his opponent from Denver, Colorado, Arrogant Anthony Brown. And he's quite a colorful character, a very fine record of 5-1. You may have seen him. He's fought on Univision Network, and he also fought on the recent Romero card, which featured Danny Romero against Armando Diaz. Anthony Brown was the fight immediately following them, and we're going to go to that action now. This is a very much of a grudge match. Jesus Viva Zapata, a real gentleman, and Anthony Brown is kind of a character. You'll have to see what I mean. Let's go to see the weigh-in. Let's see Jesus weighing in now, and then we'll have a little interview from both fighters. Then we'll get into the action, and this, I promise you, some true action. Professional boxing here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Okay, we're here with Jesus Zapata. Jesus, you're 1-0, an impressive, hard-fought victory in your opening bout. What can you tell us about your fight with Anthony Ione?
It was pretty hard. He's a hard puncher. He can take a lot of punches. He's very aggressive too. I was really happy to fight him and win.
Were you kind of nervous with your pro debut? Did you feel the butterflies?
I didn't feel the butterflies, but I was very excited. I couldn't really. The first round, I just went in there right away, and he almost got me down.
So you kind of got welcomed to the pro ranks. What was your amateur record, Jesus?
Well, actually, in the amateurs, only fought in. I started when I was 10, and I stopped. And I went to military, and I got out, and I fought 3 times. I lost 1 for the ABF tournament, and just went pro.
Is your bout scheduled at 160 tomorrow night?
154.
Oh, it is 154. So you got in a half pound under the limit.
Right.
Is there any trouble with you? You look like a big guy. Is there any trouble making that weight?
Not at all. I thought I was going to have some problems, but lately I haven't at all. Train hard and stay trained.
Now your opponent, Anthony Brown, have you had a chance to see him, and what do you think of him?
I seen him fight in film. I think I can handle him. I seen him fight. He's pretty aggressive too.
I think he's kind of a flashy southpaw, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's left-hander, southpaw.
Okay. They won't give you any trouble?
Well, we'll find out. I've never really got fighting a pro left-hander, but I'm ready for him.
Okay, good. Anything you want to say to the boxing fans of Albuquerque?
Come on down. It's going to be a show.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jesus. Viva Zapata.
Thank you.
Junior middleweight from Denver, Colorado. We got Arrogant. Are you still Arrogant?
Yes.
Anthony Brown. Anthony, how was your trip down from Denver?
It was a good trip. I liked Albuquerque. It's nice. Kind of hot, but
yeah,
nice place.
Is it going to be hotter in the ring tomorrow?
No, it's going to be quick for me. I don't have time. I had some things to do, some calls to make. So I'm going to make it a short evening.
Okay.
Yeah. So, hey, just good luck tomorrow. First round, you'll be out of there.
Ooh. Okay, now you're 4-1, Anthony, and we saw you here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour at your pro debut against Kenny Garcia.
Yeah.
And since then, I guess, how's it been? I mean, you must have improved since then.
Yeah, they was wanting me to come down there and spar with some guys down there in Vegas, you know, but I told them I didn't have time. I was getting ready on my way up for Terry Norris, you know?
Is that who you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Zapata, your opponent tomorrow, he's 1-0.
He's out of here.
Is he?
Has he got any knockouts?
He won a decision. He had a decision.
A decision? Well, that's good. But tomorrow's going to get knocked out tomorrow.
Ooh, okay.
First round.
Okay, that's...
You know? Or you $50, okay?
That's word, huh?
All right.
Okay, folks.
Okay.
I'll see ya. What do you want to say to the people of Albuquerque before you go, Anthony?
I hope everybody comes tomorrow. It's going to be great. The main event's going to be nice, but since it's going to be 4 rounders, we're going to be the grand openers, you know, we're going to open up, and it's going to be great, wonderful. Come out, I'm going to box a little bit, you know, box. Let him know I'm a light puncher. He's going to rush in, right? Drop the left hand, right hook, uppercut, hook. He's out of there.
There it is, folks. Yeah. Plain and simple, the formula. Anthony Brown.
I'll see you.
Good to see you, Anthony.
Thank
Take
you.
care, man.
under if you want.
What's that?
Go ahead and lean underneath the rope. You like to get the shots over in the corner.
Really?
So this bout is just about ready to get underway now. You're looking into the corner of Jesus Viva Zapata from Grants, New Mexico. 1-0 as a professional, won his opening bout against Anthony Ione, and now he will take a step up in skill anyway as far as name recognition and record. His opponent, arrogant Anthony Brown from Denver, Colorado. Anthony Brown comes into this bout with a record of 5-1, and now let's go up to ring announcer Henry Tafoya.
Your relief man should be here pretty soon.
So round one is underway now in this exciting professional bout. Jesus Viva Zapata in the white trunks, arrogant Anthony Brown in the red. Zapata had a grueling fight in his pro debut against Anthony Ione of Socorro, New Mexico. And Anthony Brown running his record to 5-1. His only loss coming on the Univision network in a bout against Miguel Jimenez, who is a fast rising prospect. The southpaw, left-handed Anthony Brown in the red trunks. Arrogant Anthony Brown, and you could see why they call him that if you saw his opening interview before this fight. Very flashy character. And right now you see both men doing some work. Zapata trying to work with both hands, and Brown lands that left hand now. Anthony Brown had a good amateur background. Again, you see Anthony Brown leading with that right hand, coming in, trying to fire that left hook to the body. Jesus Zapata with his guard high. Zapata saying that he had seen Anthony Brown on videotape and felt he could handle him, although he admitted he had never faced a top southpaw, and this will be a real learning experience for the young man from Grants, New Mexico. Ooh, a good right hand sneaks in there from Zapata. He kind of chopped with it. He didn't really get it straight in, but it did connect. Now you see Zapata trying to get that left hook in there. There's a good left hand now, solid from Anthony Brown in the red trunks. Professional boxing coming to you from the Albuquerque Convention Center. You're watching Community Cable Channel 27, the 8-count boxing hour. Dan Cisneros at ringside bringing you the action. Oh, Zapata misses with a right hand, and Brown makes him pay with a good combination. Again, Anthony Brown with those fast hands. Brown with only one knockout, but he has very quick hands, and right now he's doing some punishment to Zapata. Jesus kind of leaning in off balance. I think he got hurt. And right now Zapata trying to weather the storm as Brown just lets his hands fly, and Jesus says, come on with it. But Anthony Brown doing some heavy scoring here in the first round. These are junior middleweights. This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds. Brown doing some heavy damage to Jesus Zapata. Again, Brown staying offensive, keeping Zapata back on his heels. And that ends the first round. So it looked like a pretty even round to open things, but after about a minute or so, Anthony Brown takes control. And right now you're looking into the corner of the arrogant one, Anthony Brown from Denver, Colorado. Anthony Brown told us that he had a reputation of a light hitter and that he hoped Jesus Zapata would think along those lines and come charging in, and that's how Brown would connect, would catch him coming in. And although Jesus was not charging Anthony Brown was able to land some heavy shots. Looked like he really surprised Zapata there. We hope you enjoyed that kickboxing earlier in tonight's program. Amateur kickboxing that came to you from West Mesa High School. Round 2 underway now in the junior middleweight battle. Jesus Zapata in the white trunks, arrogant Anthony Brown in the red trunks. A good opening round. I have to give the edge to Anthony Brown in that one. And right now Zapata's going to have to work himself back. He's only got 3 more rounds to work with. Now you see Zapata trying to work behind that left hand and come back to the body with the right hand. And Anthony Brown moving all over the ring. He's a real water bug. He's got some good feet and very fast hands. Not known as a big puncher, but I have seen him land some damaging blows in the past. Now you see a battle of jabs. Oh, and Brown sneaks that left to the body, right to the midsection of Jesus Zapata. Again, he comes back with that left hook to the body. Anthony Brown with a very smart fight plan here. Now Zapata has Brown back on the ropes. Jesus now digging some shots. Zapata now digging shots to Anthony Brown. Brown continues to go with that left hand to the body. Oh, there's a good left coming up to the head now. And Anthony Brown gets off the rope, sticks that right hand in there. Zapata tries to sneak that right hand in. You can see referee Larry Chavez keeping a good eye on both fighters. He hasn't had to break them up very much. The two have really been just doing it themselves, staying busy. Good, clean boxing here. Again, Zapata misses with a right hand, tries to follow it with the left. Brown stepping back a little bit, just enough to make him miss. Looks like Anthony Brown's trying to set up some type of counter punch. And Brown landed a good left hand again. Oh, another solid left hand, and another, now a combination from Anthony Brown. Zapata continues to come forward throwing shots, but Brown landing solid on his opponent. Oh, and a big right hand to the head. And Zapata's knees kind of buckled, and looks like referee Larry Chavez is going to give him the 8 count. So Anthony Brown lands a big right hand to the head of Zapata, and that will earn Zapata the 8 count. So Jesus really digging himself a hole here. And now Brown comes in again with the left hand to the body, coming back with the right to the head. Looks like Anthony Brown may have found something here. And there's another good left hand. Zapata tries to come back with a right now, continuing to throw shots. Oh, and he's taking some solid shots now from Anthony Brown. And Brown looks at the referee and asks him to stop the fight. Look at this. And the bell rings to end the second round, a big round for Anthony Brown, the man from Colorado. And Jesus Zapata's corner really has a lot of work to do now to get their man back into this fight. He took an 8 count and he was taking some damaging shots. I believe he's lost the first 2 rounds. And he's really going to have to be impressive to come get back into this fight. So we look into the corner now of Jesus Zapata. And there's some question here at ringside as to whether or not he will come out for the third round. A young man from Grants, New Mexico. Okay, the call goes out now for the seconds to clear the ring. And there you see the man in charge of this fight, Anthony Brown, very confident, bouncing right now, feeling that he's got this fight in the bag. But Jesus Zapata is going to come out and try to land something big here and get himself back into this battle. Zapata's corner wants him to work behind the jab, to jab his way in, but I think Jesus feels desperate. The desperation now coming over him. He feels that he needs to come in with some bombs. Oh man, a solid right hand. That looked like a fight-ending blow, and Zapata can't get up. He has really been knocked off balance. No way, this fight's over. Impressive knockout for the man from Colorado. There he is in the red trunks, arrogant Anthony Brown. Tremendous performance. He finishes the fight with a big, solid shot. And here he comes. Okay, so the arrogant man comes over to ringside to let us know how he feels about it. Anthony Brown, but you got to give him credit. Jesus Zapata trying to do his best, but no match. Anthony Brown comes in and wins this fight. And the arrogant one wanted everyone to know that he was arrogant Anthony Brown. And there's your winner, folks, right there. The winner by knockout in the third round, Anthony Brown from Denver, Colorado. Congratulations.
He wants a free tape. Hey, fights like that, I'm giving him one.